So hello everyone, let us continue our discussions on matrices. So already I have given the definition of transpose of a matrix along with the properties. So today I am going to discuss symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Okay, so let us first discuss a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. So what is symmetric matrix? First of all, you should know what is transpose of a matrix. So transpose of a matrix means interchanging the rows and columns of a matrix. Okay? Transpose means interchanging rows and columns of a matrix. Now what is symmetric matrix? If A, and we all know that a matrix is always denoted by capital letter A, B, C, etc. Okay, so if A is any square matrix, once again I am repeating, if A is any square matrix, then the transpose of A, if A is any square matrix, then the transpose of A is equal to A, then only it is called a symmetric matrix. Okay, if A is any square matrix, then the transpose of A is equal to A, it is called a symmetric matrix, which means the condition of symmetric matrix is A transpose is equal to A. If A transpose is equal to A, then only we can say that the given matrix is symmetric. Okay? Transpose means what? Interchanging rows and columns, which means after interchanging row and column, if we will get the same matrix, then only it is called a symmetric matrix. Okay? So this is all about a symmetric matrix. Next will come skew symmetric matrix. Next, skew symmetric matrix. So what is skew symmetric matrix? Suppose A is a square matrix. Suppose A is a square matrix. And if the transpose of A is equal to the negative of A, if the transpose of capital letter A is equal to the negative of A, then only it is called a skew symmetric matrix. And the condition of skew symmetric matrix is A transpose is equal to minus A. This is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. Okay? Skew symmetric का मतलब होता है कि after interchanging row and column, we will get the same elements but with negative sign. Then only it is called a skew symmetric matrix. Okay? So, अगर सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स का कंडीशन A ट्रांसपोज इक्वल टू A है तो सपोज A is equal to matrix Aij is given. Okay? Then A transpose equal to A, which means we can write it as Aj is equal to Aij. Yes or not? If A equal to matrix Aij, then A transpose means what? Interchanging row and column. So which means Aj is equal to Aij or not? So this is all about symmetric. Now in case of skew symmetric, since A transpose is equal to minus A, therefore it can be written as Aj is equal to minus of Aij or not? Since A transpose is a skew symmetric, then A transpose equal to minus A, which means it can be written as Aj, which is equal to minus Aij. Yes? So these are the conditions of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. जैसे ट्रांसपोज का डेफिनेशन ठीक से याद रखना है, वैसे ही सिमेट्रिक और स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स का डेफिनेशन भी याद रखना पड़ेगा. वंस अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, इन केस ऑफ सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स क्या याद रखना पड़ेगा? A ट्रांसपोज इक्वल टू A होता है, which means after interchanging row and column, you will get the same matrix. And if you will get the same matrix, then only we can say that it is a symmetric matrix. And in case of skew symmetric matrix, after interchanging row and column, we will get the same elements but with negative sign. Then only it is called a skew symmetric matrix. Okay? Now there is very important point, one very important point. The principal diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix the principal diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are always zero. This is very important point. ये बात याद रखना पड़ेगा. The principal diagonal elements, you know about principal diagonal already. I have given the definitions of types of matrices. In that types of matrices only I have explained what do you mean by principal diagonal. Principal diagonal means the main diagonal elements. Okay, the principal diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are always zero. स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक हो या सिमेट्रिक हो, वो मैट्रिक्स हमेशा स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स होना चाहिए, which means equal numbers of rows and columns. Yes, and the principal diagonal elements means the main diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are always zero. Why? Why the principal diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are always zero? See, what is the condition of skew symmetric matrix? A transpose is equal to minus A, which means AJI is equal to minus of AIJ. अभी डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स का कंडीशन क्या है? डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स का कंडीशन क्या होता है? ऑल द सपोज देयर इज ए 3x3 मैट्रिक्स, ओके, 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 3. This is an example of a diagonal matrix. Here the diagonal elements are 1 2 and 3, whereas the non-diagonal elements are 0. Yes, okay. ये क्यों डायगोनल एलिमेंट्स बोला जाता है? बिकॉज द कंडीशन ऑफ डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स इज I इज इक्वल टू J. यस और नॉट? I इक्वल टू J. I इक्वल टू J में हमेशा नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट्स होता है. I इक्वल टू J में दिस वन, I इक्वल टू J बिकॉज A11 द वैल्यू ऑफ A11 इज 1, द वैल्यू ऑफ A22 इज 2, द वैल्यू ऑफ A33 इज 3. सो these are what? नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट्स. And this is a condition of diagonal. So the principal diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are always zero. Why? Because if I consider this one as equation number 1, principal diagonal means if I put I is equal to J, diagonal means I equal to J होता है. Yes. So if I put I is equal to J in this equation, so which means we can write it as Aij is equal to minus Aij. We can replace this J by I. So if Aij is equal to minus Aij, which means 2Aij is equal to 0, that is Aij is equal to 0 if I is equal to J. So Aij equal to 0 means in case you can replace J by I or I by J also. So if I is equal to J and which is equal to 0, which means the principal diagonal elements are 0. So that's why all the principal diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are always 0, but not in case of symmetric matrix. This will exist only in case of skew symmetric matrix. ये पॉइंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, याद रखना है. कभी कभी ट्रू फॉल्स भी पूछ सकता है, कभी कभी छोटा एक थ्योरम भी दे सकता है इन केस ऑफ काउंसिल बोर्ड, whereas CBSE में ट्रू फॉल्स भी आ सकता है. सो सबको याद रखना है. ओके, द प्रिंसिपल डायगोनल एलिमेंट्स ऑफ अ स्क्यू सिमेट्रिक मैट्रिक्स इज इक्वल टू 0, बिकॉज if I use this condition I is equal to J, then only we'll get Aij equal to 0 in this equation. Okay, so this is all about symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix. Now there are some properties. Now I will discuss the properties one by one. So let us discuss the theorems. This is the first theorem. The theorem number 1 is for any square matrix A with real entries means we can enter the real numbers only. Okay, we can enter only the real numbers. So for any square matrix A with real entries, A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Okay, A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. This theorem will be applicable if the matrix contains only the real numbers, real entries. That's why I have mentioned here real entries. Of course, in matrix definition I have given that we can enter real numbers, complex numbers, but according to this theorem we can enter only the real numbers, right? So for any square matrix A with real entries, A plus A transpose, this is one matrix. A plus A transpose is symmetric, whereas A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. So इसका प्रूफ क्या है देख लो. The first part I will prove now. A plus A transpose is symmetric. Okay. So for a square matrix, A plus A transpose is symmetric. Let P is equal to A plus A transpose. Let P is equal to A plus A transpose. This is one matrix. Now what you have to show, since A plus A transpose is symmetric matrix, means you have to show that P transpose equal to P. Yes or not? Just now I have given the definition of symmetric matrix. The definition of symmetric matrix is what? The condition is what? A transpose is equal to A. So since we are considering that this matrix is equal to P, which means you have to show that P transpose is equal to P. Yes or not? Okay. So let P is equal to A plus A transpose. Now take transpose on both sides. So P transpose is equal to A plus A transpose whole transpose. Yes. This is equal to, when I have given the definition of transpose of a matrix, in that on that day only I have given the properties of transpose also. So there is one property, the A plus minus B whole transpose, which is equal to A transpose plus minus B transpose. Yes. So let us consider the first term be A and this one is say B. So A plus B whole transpose can be written as A transpose plus B transpose. Here A transpose already there, so A transpose whole transpose. So this is equal to A transpose plus, now A transpose whole transpose, one more property is there. So the transpose of a matrix is equal to matrix A only. So A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. So this is equal to, we can write it as A plus A transpose also, because we know that 1 plus 2, which is equal to always 2 plus 1. So A transpose plus A can be written as A plus A transpose also. So this A plus A transpose is nothing but the value of P only. So now we can say that P transpose is equal to P, which means A plus A transpose is symmetric. Okay, यही proof करना था. It is a symmetric matrix and the condition of symmetric matrix is P transpose equal to P. Now the second part, now you have to show that A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. So for second part, let Q is equal to A minus A transpose. Now since A minus A transpose is skew symmetric, which means we have to show that Q transpose is equal to minus Q. Just now I have given the definition of both symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Okay, the condition of skew symmetric matrix is Q transpose is equal to minus Q. So let us consider Q is equal to A minus A transpose. Like the first part, take transpose on both sides. So Q transpose is equal to A minus A transpose whole transpose. Okay. Again we know the property of transpose of matrices, A minus B whole transpose. Let us consider the first term be A, whereas the second term say B. So A minus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose minus B transpose. This is equal to A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose is equal to A. Now if I take minus common, this will be A minus A transpose. Yes, minus of A minus A transpose. And this A minus A transpose is nothing but the value of Q or not. So this is equal to minus Q. Q transpose is equal to minus Q. So therefore we can say that A minus A transpose is skew symmetric matrix because it is satisfying the condition of skew symmetric matrix, whereas A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix because it is satisfying the definition of symmetric matrix. So this is all about the first theorem, theorem number 1. Once you go through the theorem, next theorem I will discuss now, that is the theorem number 2. Now theorem number 2 is every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. This theorem is very, very important. If theorem along with the theorem, the numerical is also important. Okay, ये theorem based numerical भी है. So कभी कभी theorem भी आ जाता है, नहीं तो कभी कभी इसका numerical भी आ जाता है. So first of all I will discuss the theorem. Okay, so every square matrix, we know the definition of square matrix, equal number of rows and columns. So every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. So the mathematical representation of this statement is, if I consider A is a square matrix, every square matrix. So let us consider A be a square matrix. So A is equal to half of A plus A transpose plus half of A minus A transpose. This is the mathematical representation of the given statement. Every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Now, you can ask the question that actually we know that A plus A transpose is a symmetric. Just now I have explained theorem number 1 that A plus A transpose is symmetric, whereas A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric. But why we need to multiply half? एक बार देख लो, क्यों मैं यहाँ पे half multiply किया? Sum means what? Sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. लेकिन theorem number 1 में तो मैं half multiply नहीं किया था, सिर्फ A plus A transpose symmetric बोला था, whereas A minus A transpose skew symmetric बोला गया था. But why we need to multiply half? See, A equal to, right? I have written that A equal to this one. So direct अगर मैं ऐसा लिखूं कि A is equal to A plus A transpose plus A minus A transpose, if I add symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, then A transpose will be cancelled, but A plus A we all know twice A. So A equal to twice A, how is it possible? You have to express that the matrix A is equal to sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. Means LHS equal to RHS तो होना चाहिए, लेकिन यहाँ पे तो satisfy नहीं किया LHS equal to RHS. ये कब satisfy करेगा? जब मैं इसके साथ एक half multiply करूंगा. So that's why we need to multiply half with the symmetric as well as with skew symmetric. If you multiply half, then only it will satisfy. LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. So this is one important theorem. So इसका proof अभी देखना है. This one, this part is what? Symmetric part. This part is what? Skew symmetric part. Okay. Let the symmetric part be P. Let us consider the symmetric part be P. That is, P is equal to half of A plus A transpose. And the skew symmetric part, say Q. That is, Q is equal to half of A minus A transpose. Now then what we need to prove? We need to prove that A is equal to P plus Q. Capital letter A is equal to P plus Q. Okay. What is P? P is the symmetric part or skew symmetric part? P is the symmetric part. जिसमें plus sign है, that is called symmetric. A plus A transpose is symmetric, whereas A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. Okay. So let us consider P is symmetric, whereas Q is skew symmetric. ये तो मैं assume किया, लेकिन अभी ये दिखाना पड़ेगा, प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा कि P is symmetric. So how can we prove? For this, you should know the condition of symmetric matrix. What is the condition of symmetric matrix? We know the condition of symmetric matrix is A transpose is equal to A, which means here you have to show that P transpose is equal to P. So take transpose on both sides. So P transpose is equal to half of A plus A transpose whole transpose. Now we all know that it is a scalar multiplication, so half transpose is equal to half into A plus A transpose whole transpose. There is one property, that is K into A whole transpose. ये भी property में दिया था, K into A whole transpose is equal to K into A transpose. So here K is half. So half into A plus A transpose whole transpose can be written as half into A plus A transpose. Okay. So this is equal to half of, now A plus A transpose whole transpose, it can be written as A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose, that is half of A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose means A only, so it is A plus A transpose. So half of A plus A transpose, this is nothing but the value of P, so this is P. Now since P transpose is equal to P, which means we can say that this part is a symmetric matrix and you have to show that this part is symmetric. So हो गया ये half part proof हो गया. Now you have to show that the second part is skew symmetric. So for this, let us consider Q is equal to half of A minus A transpose. That is, take a transpose on both sides. That is, Q transpose is equal to half of A minus A transpose whole transpose. Again, half A minus A transpose whole transpose. That is half of A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose is A. Take minus common, that is minus half of A minus A transpose. Now minus half of A minus A transpose, this is nothing but Q. So Q transpose is equal to minus Q, which means we can say that the second part, that is half of A minus A transpose, is a skew symmetric matrix. यही actually proof करना था, symmetric plus skew symmetric, which is equal to the given matrix. So every square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. यहाँ पे half क्यों multiply किया गया? Already I have explained, because if you will not multiply half, then left hand side और right hand side satisfy नहीं करेगा, इसीलिए हाफ को मल्टीप्लाई किया गया. बट एक्चुअली हियर द A plus A transpose is only symmetric. Theorem number 1, according to theorem number 1, whereas A minus A transpose is skew symmetric. So this is all about the symmetric and skew symmetric ones. So therefore clearly we can say that A is equal to P plus Q, where P is the symmetric matrix and Q is the skew symmetric matrix. So sum of symmetric and skew symmetric is equal to the square matrix. So every square matrix can be expressed as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. थोड़ा ठीक से क्लियरली देख लेना है, देख के प्रैक्टिस करना है, ठीक है. सो थ्योरम के साथ इसका न्यूमेरिकल भी इंपॉर्टेंट है. नाउ आई विल डिस्कस द न्यूमेरिकल रिलेटेड टू दिस थ्योरम. So let us discuss one example related to theorem number 2. Express the matrix, that is A is equal to 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3, which is a square matrix. Yes, और डेफिनेशन भी वही बोला जाता है कि वो मैट्रिक्स हमेशा स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स होना चाहिए. एंड दिस इज अ स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स एंड द ऑर्डर ऑफ दिस मैट्रिक्स इज 3 by 3. So express the matrix as a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Theorem number 2 क्या बोला गया था? Every square matrix, and this one is a square matrix, yes, every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Okay, every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. So according to theorem number 2, we can write A is equal to half of A plus A transpose plus half of A minus A transpose. Yes or not? This A plus A transpose is a symmetric, whereas A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric. Okay? So the solution, let P is equal to half of A plus A transpose. Already I have explained theorem number 2. So in that case I consider the symmetric part as P, whereas the skew symmetric part as a Q. So let P is equal to half of A plus A transpose. So let us find the value of P first. So that is half of A plus A transpose. Half of A plus A transpose, which means 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3, and we all know transpose of a matrix means interchanging rows and columns. That is 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 1 3 4 1 minus 2 minus 3. Now if I add these two matrices, 2 plus 2 4, 4 by 2, इसको हाफ से मल्टीप्लाई भी करना है, yes, scalar multiplication. So you know how to add two matrices. You have to add just the corresponding elements. What is the corresponding element of 2? 2 only. So 2 plus 2 4, 4 by 2, that is the first element is 2. Minus 2 minus 1, that is minus 3. If you multiply by half, it will be minus 3 by 2. Minus 4 plus 1, which is minus 3. Again minus 3 by 2. Minus 1 minus 2. Minus 3 by 2. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 by 2, that is 3. 4 minus 2, 2. 2 by 2, that is 1. 1 minus 4, that is minus 3. Minus 3 by 2 again. Minus 2 plus 4, that is 2. That is 1 only. Minus 3 minus 3 minus 6 by 2, that is minus 3. So this is all about the value of P. Similarly, now you have to find the value of Q also. So Q equal to, we all know that half of A minus A transpose. This is Q. Okay. That is half of. Now you have to subtract these two matrices. So 2 minus 2 minus 4. Minus 1 3 4. 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus. Sorry. It will be minus here now because we are finding out now the skew symmetric matrix. So 2 minus 1 1. Minus 2 3 minus 2. Minus 4 4 minus 3. Now just you have to subtract. 2 minus 2 0. 0 by 2, that is 0 only. Minus 2 minus minus plus 1, that is minus half. Minus half into half, that is 1 by 4. Minus 4 minus 1 minus 5, that is minus 5 by 2. This is equal to half. 0, 4 plus 2, that is 6, 3, this one is 5 by 2, minus 3 and 0. This is all about Q. Now we know the values of P and Q. Now what you have to do? You have to show that the given, you have to express that the matrix as a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric. So symmetric means P and skew symmetric means Q. So if I add now these two matrices, sum means what? You have to add the two part. Which two part? Symmetric and skew symmetric. So here which part is symmetric? P is symmetric and Q is skew symmetric. Now if I add these two matrices, that means P plus Q. If I add P and Q, let us check whether we will get the given matrix or not. Okay. So 2 plus 0, that is 2. Minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 4. Minus 3 by 2 plus, sorry, this one will be, I think, minus 1 by 2. 3 by 2, this is minus 1 by 2. So 3 by 2 minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to minus 2. Minus 3 by 2, this is equal to minus 4. Just you have to add the corresponding elements. I am adding the corresponding elements. Why? Because you have to check whether after adding P and Q, whether we will get the given matrix or not. So that's why I am adding the values of P and Q, the corresponding elements of P and Q. Okay. So minus 1, next element will be 3, next it will be 4, this is 1, this one is minus 2, minus 3 plus 0, that is equal to minus 3. Now 2 minus 2 minus 4, minus 1 3 4, 1 minus 2 minus 3. These are the elements of capital letter A. So clearly we can say that the given matrix, which is a square matrix, can be expressed as the sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric. That means after adding the symmetric and skew symmetric part, after adding the symmetric and skew symmetric part, you have to get the given matrix. Okay? तो ऐसा टाइप का क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है, नहीं तो थ्योरम भी प्रूफ करने के लिए दे सकता है. तो इसीलिए मैं दोनों ही एक्सप्लेन कर दिया, थ्योरम का प्रूफ भी दे दिया. Along with that, I have given one example also. Okay, so you have to practice both theorem as well as the numerical related to that particular theorem. Okay, यहाँ पे 3 by 3 order दिया गया है, 2 by 2 भी दे सकते हैं. Generally, if it is a 3 or 4 marks question, then it will be 3 by 3 matrix only. They will not give a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, so this is all about the example related to theorem number 2. Some more theorems and examples are there. I will continue now. So let us discuss some more questions. Question number 1. If A and B are symmetric matrices, if A and B both are symmetric matrices, then prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Once again I am repeating, if A and B are symmetric matrices, what is the definition of symmetric matrix? If A is a square matrix, then if A transpose is equal to A, which is called a symmetric matrix. Okay, so if A and B are symmetric, then prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. So solution number 1. Since A and B are symmetric matrices, therefore we can write A transpose is equal to A as well as B transpose is equal to B. Yes or not? Since A and B are symmetric matrices, we can write A transpose is equal to A and B transpose is equal to B. But you have to prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. So let P is equal to AB minus BA. Let P is equal to AB minus BA. That means you have to prove that P transpose is equal to, you have to prove that P transpose is equal to minus P. Skew symmetric, that's why minus P. Okay, so take a transpose on both sides. So P transpose is equal to AB minus BA whole transpose. Yes, so AB minus BA, between these two matrices here minus sign is there. We know the property A minus B whole transpose, which is equal to A transpose minus B transpose. Yes, so again now AB whole transpose, one more property is there. I have given all the properties of transpose of a matrix. So AB whole transpose is equal to, we all know, B transpose into A transpose minus, again BA whole transpose can be written as A transpose into B transpose. Yes or not? If AB whole transpose is B transpose into A transpose, which means BA whole transpose can be written as A transpose into B transpose. This is equal to, what is B transpose? B transpose is equal to B. So B transpose can be replaced by B. Similarly, A transpose can be replaced by A minus, again A transpose can be replaced by A, whereas B transpose can be replaced by B. This is equal to, if I take minus common, this will be minus of AB minus BA. Yes or not? This is equal to minus of AB minus BA, which is nothing but minus P only, because AB minus BA is the value of P. Therefore, we can write it as P transpose is equal to minus P, which means AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Almost सब theorem वैसा ही है, just like squaring on both side, cubing on both side. Here you have to take transpose on both side. Okay, so if I take transpose on both side, then we can say that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Okay, this is all about the first question. Now I will discuss the second question. Once you go through the second question, the second question is show that the matrix B transpose AB, this is one matrix, B transpose AB is symmetric or skew symmetric. Show that B transpose AB is symmetric or skew symmetric according as A is symmetric or skew symmetric. Once again I am repeating this question. You have to show that the matrix B transpose AB, ये जो B transpose AB है, this is a single matrix just like AB minus BA. Okay, so B transpose AB is symmetric. Symmetric कब होगा? If A is symmetric. अगर A symmetric है तो B transpose AB भी symmetric होगा. और B transpose AB is a skew symmetric if A is a skew symmetric, which means if A is a symmetric, then this matrix is symmetric. If A is a skew symmetric, then this matrix is also a skew symmetric matrix. So in this question there are two parts. First of all, you have to prove that B transpose AB is symmetric. So B transpose AB symmetric कब होगा? If the matrix A is symmetric. Okay, so solution number 2. If A is symmetric, first I will explain the symmetric part. If A is symmetric, we can write it as A transpose is equal to A. Yes? Okay. Now, let P is equal to B transpose AB. Let P is equal to B transpose AB. Again, I am repeating that B transpose AB is a single matrix. You have to show that this matrix is also a symmetric matrix. So P equal to B transpose AB. Then what you have to do? Again, just like theorem number 1, 2. You have to take transpose on both sides because you have to show that this one is a symmetric matrix. So whether it is a symmetric or skew symmetric, it doesn't matter. Always you have to take a transpose. Okay. So take a transpose on both sides. So P transpose is equal to B transpose AB whole transpose. Yes. This is equal to, अभी एक ठीक से देखना है, B transpose AB whole transpose. This B transpose consider as a single matrix. This B transpose, suppose A, and AB suppose another matrix B. Okay, say this B transpose is one matrix and AB is another matrix. Then A into B whole transpose. I am considering B transpose is one matrix, that is matrix A, whereas AB is another matrix, that is matrix B. So A into B whole transpose, what is the property? A into B whole transpose equal to B transpose into A transpose. Which one is B here? AB. So B transpose into A transpose. Already B का transpose है, so B transpose whole transpose हो जाएगा. Again, AB whole transpose can be written as B transpose A transpose, and we all know B transpose B equal to B only. So this is equal to B transpose. A transpose equal to what? Since A is a symmetric, so A transpose can be replaced by A. So B transpose AB, and this B transpose AB is nothing but the value of P only. So P transpose is equal to P. Therefore, we can say that if A is a symmetric matrix, then B transpose AB is also a symmetric matrix. Okay. So first part is clear. Now I will discuss the second part. अगर first part समझ में आया तो second part भी आराम से समझ में आ जाएगा. So second part is what? If A is a skew symmetric matrix, then B transpose AB is also a skew symmetric matrix. Okay. So now let us consider A is skew symmetric matrix. Let us consider A is a skew symmetric matrix. Now if A is a skew symmetric, then A transpose is equal to minus A. Yes or not? Okay. Now you have to prove that this matrix is also skew symmetric. So let us consider Q is equal to now B transpose AB. Let us consider Q is equal to B transpose AB. So again take transpose on both sides. So Q transpose is equal to B transpose AB whole transpose. Yes. Just like the first part. Let us consider B transpose is one matrix, whereas AB is another matrix. So here also B transpose is one matrix and AB is another matrix. So A into B whole transpose, this is equal to A transpose. This one means AB whole transpose into B transpose whole transpose. Again AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose A transpose into B. Now since A transpose is equal to minus A, because it is a skew symmetric matrix, since A transpose is equal to minus A, we can replace this A transpose by minus A, which means minus of B transpose A into B. This is equal to nothing but minus Q. So since Q transpose is equal to minus Q, since Q transpose is equal to minus Q, which means we can say that this matrix, that is B transpose AB, is skew symmetric if and only if A is a skew symmetric matrix. Okay. So this is all about solution number 2. Once you go through the solution, here two parts are there. First symmetric I have explained, and then skew symmetric. Okay. हर जगह में in case of symmetric or skew symmetric, हर क्वेश्चन में टू द पावर ट्रांसपोज लेना पड़ेगा, लाइक स्क्वायरिंग, क्यूबिंग. सो यू हैव टू टेक हियर ट्रांसपोज ऑन बोथ साइड, बट यू हैव टू understand the meaning of symmetric and skew symmetric. Symmetric means transpose of A is equal to A, whereas skew symmetric means transpose of A is equal to minus of A. Okay, so this is all about question number 1 and 2. Now one more question I will discuss now. So the next question is, if A is equal to cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, and A plus A transpose is equal to I, then find the value of alpha. Okay, this is third question. Go through the question again. If A equal to one square matrix is given, cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, and A plus A transpose is equal to I. What is I? I is called identity matrix, we all know. Okay, when what should be the order of I here? Since the order of the given matrix is 2 by 2, which means the order of I, that means it is a identity matrix of order 2. Okay, so if A plus A transpose is equal to I, then find the value of alpha. So, since A plus A transpose is equal to I, first of all on left hand side we can put the values of A and A transpose. We know the value of A, that A is a cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. What about A transpose? Cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha. This is equal to, based on the order of the given matrix, write down the values of I also. Since the order of the matrix is 2, so I is the identity matrix of order 2, which means 1 0 0 1. Okay, now add the two matrices left hand side, cos alpha plus cos alpha, which means twice cos alpha, 0 0 twice cos alpha. This is equal to 1 0 0 1. Now what can you say from this step? These two matrices are equal matrices because their corresponding elements are equal, yes or not? So since these two matrices are equal matrices, which means we can write 2 cos alpha, this is equal to 1, because the corresponding element of 2 cos alpha is 1. So if 2 cos alpha is equal to 1, which means cos alpha is equal to half. Yes, so cos alpha is equal to half means we all know that the value of cos 60 degree is half. So therefore the value of alpha is equal to pi by 3. The value of alpha is pi by 3. So like this type of questions will come, generally 1 mark question only. Some more numericals I will discuss later on. So thank you for today.